Hi, I'm Tracy Diane. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more and press the thumbs up or thumbs down whether you like the video or not. Today I'm going to talk to you about some videos I've seen the last few days or whatever. Anyway, there's one where I saw a little girl who was like about 3 years old, somewhere around there. She was walking with her mom and her little brother, probably about the same age as the little girl. Anyway, in a video, she's walking with a looks like an IV, like in a hospital, and she had this cast like up to her chest, down to her bottom. And when you see, it made it look like she had some boob job, but she definitely had a butt transplant. Now the mom already had her transplant on I imagine a lot long time ago, but I don't know when. But to me, that to to make a little girl like this at this time of her life is completely wrong. First of all, the kid is too young, and her body hasn't exactly developed quite yet to where you don't know how her butt's going to turn out when she gets older. And then there's just a point where when she's about her mom's age or my age, um, having a big butt may not be a in thing to do by then. Maybe that kind of thing is no longer even an issue. Hopefully, it's not. But I don't feel like the mom has any right to put her insecurity about her body onto her daughter at this age. Now, I think the doctors should have said no. I don't care how much money they're going to make off of this case, but I would think they was have enough uh, oh, wisdom to know that this is wrong, and just tell the mom absolutely not. I'm not going to do this to your child. And to have the mom needs a serious talk. Evidently, her the mom has an issue about herself and her body, and she's taking it out on this kid who hasn't had any chance to have any kind of issue whatsoever. I mean, she may like the way her butt look at a certain age, and the mom has no right to do that, as far as I'm concerned. I know it's her kid; she could do whatever she wants, but when it comes down making changes for their body, but the children's bodies, I don't think they have any right unless the child wants it. I mean, and plus, I think an age has to have be uh, an issue here. I mean, when they're at a certain age, I can see, okay, fine, change whatever. But when it comes to cosmetic surgery like this, I think the parents should have better sense than um, put their kid in through this kind of thing. And I would think they would try to teach their kid to have some um, pride in themselves as they are, but that's not the case here. And there's one time I saw a video of some people who have babies or toddlers, and they got tattoos all over 'em. I don't think that's right either. I mean, I mean, at some point there's got to be a limit on stuff like this. and children at certain age should not consider doing this. Especially parents shouldn't do it to their kid. I think it's wrong. I don't know. Maybe some of you think differently, but I just think changing somebody's parents like that, I think it's wrong. Now, if they were older and this is something they really want to do, is have some cosmetic surgery, that's another thing. But when they're kids, vulnerable, and of course, what to change appearance of these kids' body like this? What kind of message is that telling them at this age that there's something wrong with them, right? I mean, they're going to grow up wonder what's wrong, you know. So they're going to need a lot of serious therapy when they get older. At least I hope they will, because I think it was just mess up their head. And one thing when the tattoo, when they're that little, at some point their body's going to grow bigger, and that uh, the tattoo would change uh, its appearance, would stretch out, may not look like it did when you first had it. And and again, you don't know, maybe tattoos and some, when they're 18 or 20, that would be a thing you don't do anymore. Maybe it's a thing that's in the past. So you don't know if the kid's going to want that or not. So, all right. What do you think? Tell me if I'm wrong about this or not. And there's another video I saw about this man. I don't know if it's a man, but a parent who had a teenage daughter who had a baby, and they said they have no plans helping the teenager. I don't think that's right either. I mean, I've been to church, and I've seen these girls with this baby, and the baby's crying all throughout the service, and the mom just does not do anything. She just stands there, or have no. She doesn't do anything. Just let the mom struggle with this baby, and except there, just help her, just help. I mean, it's not gonna hurt you or anybody, and if you're gonna have these babies, whether they're one or not. Um, when you decide that you're going to keep these babies, you're going to have to decide. You got to come to a point where it's not the baby's fault that they're coming, or that they're going to be born in under the circumstances, and don't treat babies at like some kind of punishment for these girls or your teenagers. They're not that doesn't work. And kids can they can sense what you're feeling and thinking, and they can sense whether they are wanted or not, whether how you're treating them, uh, whether it's good or bad. Uh, they can feel it. And I remember when I was little, uh, my mom had at least two kids who were in diapers. Me and my brother. And my grandma came about probably every morning to help my mom, and just just help her. I mean, just to help her to get throughout the day and weeks or whatever. And it's the grandparents. My grandparents seem to enjoy playing with us and spending time with us, and it create that time in our lives that we're creating a bond between our grandparents and so far. It's so it doesn't hurt to help teenagers uh, with their babies, and I think they would appreciate it. And yes, there might be some issues because this you gotta admit your teenage kid is not mature enough to have a baby at this time, and they're not going to have the wisdom that it takes to raise a kid. Unfortunately, I think a lot of when a young girl is find themselves pregnant, I think the parents of these great uh, teenagers think having a baby is a punishment, and it shouldn't be a punishment. A baby is a living human being, and it deserves a chance, yes, but you don't want him or her to feel like they're not wanted or that they're some kind of mistake. Don't make them feel that way. And I think when you're not helping your kid, your teenagers, that's probably what they end up feeling. Because these young girls are going to, at some point, be frustrated and they're going to, uh, what's a good word? Uh, they'll have some regrets of having this kid, and it will show, and the little girl of the babies will feel it, uh, or I guess that's what the parents feeling. So yeah, yeah, help your kid if they're having trouble. It doesn't mean that you're going to help them raise a child. It's just that you're just there to help them get through some rough spots. And that's all they need. I mean, it wouldn't hurt when I see this family in church with their teenage daughter with a baby. It doesn't hurt them at all to pick up the baby and just hold it and whatever, try to help the mom uh, to get her grip together. I mean, it's frustrating trying to. I can see how frustrating it is for the mom or the girl, and you don't want to get to the point where the mom the teenager is so frustrated that they take it out on a kid in an angry, uh, abusive way, and you don't want that. So yeah, help your kid. I think you'll feel better that you do, and it doesn't hurt. Uh, the baby's gonna enjoy it. Enjoy spending time with you as a grandparent. So yeah, I think that's it. Have a good day. Happy. Bye.